Good evening, Natalie.
Claire, what's up? Is there something you need today?
Actually, I need to discuss something with you.
Is something troubling you?
Well, we're thinking about renovating the house, so could you store our furniture and appliances?
Renovating the house? Are you planning to do it soon?
Yes, we're thinking of fully renovating the living room and kitchen. So, we need you to store the furniture and appliances temporarily.
A full renovation of the living room and kitchen? That's a big project. But it's tough to store such large items.
Your house is spacious, so I thought you could manage it.
Even if the house is spacious, there's still limited space. If you're renovating, you should consider other storage options. Consulting with a storage company is recommended.
Actually, I've inquired at other places, but everywhere is full. You're my last hope, Natalie.
There must be other ways, right?
But storing with a company costs money. I thought I could ask you for free.
Just because it's free doesn't mean I can store so many items. Claire, you need to plan a bit better.
Please don't say that. I'm really in a bind.
But deciding on a renovation so suddenly, is there a reason?
Actually, I heard my friend's house became amazing after a renovation, and I wanted to do the same.
Just because your friend did it, deciding so quickly might be rash. It costs money, so you should think more carefully, right?
But I really want to do it soon. Natalie, is it really impossible?
Claire, I'll help this time, but next time, plan better.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to have you. I'll start moving the furniture tomorrow.
What? Starting tomorrow? Claire, I'm not at home right now. I'm at my husband's parents' house.
What? Oh no. What should I do?
Can't you store it at your parents' house? Or you'll have to delay the renovation a bit.
But I really want to do it right away. I couldn't find any other place to store things.
Even if you say that, there's nothing I can do.
I understand. I'll figure out another way. Grandma, how are you? I'm so happy I had to message you first. Do you know who this is? It's Zoe.
Oh, Zoe! Didn't you say you were getting a smartphone? You already got it.
Yeah, I did. My mom is still against it because she thinks I'm too young at 9. But Dad thinks it's going to be necessary and told me to keep it a secret.
I see. I heard that from your dad too. He's often away for work, so he made an exception for you. If there's anything you can't tell your mom, or if you can't reach Dad, you can always contact me.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Grandma. Oh, looks like Mom's back, so talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later, Zoe. You can contact me anytime.
Natalie, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, Claire, what is it?
Can you watch Zoe and Harris for me?
What? That's pretty sudden. Are you coming over now? Why so sudden?
Actually, a friend invited me on a trip last minute. It's a rare opportunity, and I really want to go.
But knowing you have kids, they ask so suddenly.
Yes, my friend is quite spontaneous, and I'm used to it. But my husband is on a business trip abroad, and I have no other place to leave the kids. So you're the only one I can rely on. I'm really sorry, but I'll bring them over right now. Please, I need your help.
Claire, I'm actually not home right now. I've been at my husband's parents' house since this morning, so my house is empty.
What? Again?
Even if you say that, I can't just leave my mother-in-law since she's not well.
Oh no, that's really inconvenient for me. What should I do?
Why don't you leave them at your own parents' house? It's not far, just the next town over, so you can ask them on your way to the trip.
Again?
Again what? If that's not possible, you'll have to cancel the trip. This sudden request is troublesome for me, too.
But I was so looking forward to it.
I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Please understand. And don't even think about leaving Zoe and Harris home alone.
I understand. I guess I have no choice. I'll tell my friend I have to cancel.
Zoe, are you at home? What are you doing right now? Are you okay? Is your mom still with you? Or are you with someone else? You have to reply without your mom finding out, right? I'm worried about you. If you have any trouble, don't hesitate to contact me, even if it's late at night. I will handle it.
Grandma, something terrible happened. I'm scared.
Zoe, what happened? Calm down and tell me what's going on.
Grandma, help! The yard caught fire. I'm so scared.
A fire? What happened?
Harris was cold and set the leaves on fire.
Call 911 right away.
Oh, it's okay. I found a bucket of water and put it out myself, but part of the lawn burned.
I see. You did well putting it out. Good job.
Yeah.
But you know it's dangerous to use fire without adults, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Zoe, are you and Harris at your own house?
Yes.
What were you doing in the yard at this hour?
We were cleaning up the leaves that had piled up.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
Stay inside the house.
We can't get inside.
Why?
We can't get inside because it's locked. Mom hasn't come home and I don't know what to do. Please tell me what to do.
What do you mean she hasn't come home? Where is your mom? How long has she been gone? Are you able to contact her?
I think she's on a trip.
What?
She didn't tell me anything, so I don't know. She just suddenly disappeared. She hasn't been home since this morning.
I told her to cancel the trip if she couldn't find a place for you and Harris. Did she really go on the trip without saying anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think she snuck out while Harris and I were at school. It was so sudden, I didn't notice. Mom usually doesn't do this.
What? She left during the day, not at night? That doesn't make sense. People don't usually leave so suddenly.
Yeah, probably. During the day, Harris and I were at school, so it wasn't a problem. But when we came home in the evening, Mom wasn't there. And without a key, we couldn't get inside, so we had to wait outside. We just couldn't get in, and it was really cold.
Of course.
So I called Mom from a nearby payphone, but she just told me to go to your house. And then she hung up on me. She didn't listen to me. But I knew you weren't home, so I had no choice but to wait in the yard. Even when it got dark, she didn't come home. I'm still stuck outside.
You've been stuck in the yard this whole time? That must have been really hard. I'm so sorry, Zoe. I should have realized sooner.
It was so cold, I made a fire to try to keep warm. Harris was cold too, but it was really scary to use fire.
Harris started the fire, right? Where did you get the stuff to make a fire? What if something happened?
Mom sometimes smokes, so she leaves a lighter on the deck, and Harris used that. I helped too. It was the only way.
I see. But it's very dangerous for kids to use fire alone. What if something happened? Please be more careful from now on.
Okay.
Oh, it's not good to stay out there, even in the yard. Just wait a bit. I'll do something right away. Grandma will handle this, so don't worry. It will be okay, I promise. Zoe, are you okay? Don't worry. I'll contact your mom. I'll be there to pick you up in about 10 minutes, so just wait. Will you be all right until then? It might be cold, but stay with Harris and don't move from where you are until I get there. I know it's tough to bear the cold, but just hang in there for a little while. I'll be there.
Okay, thank you, Grandma. I'll be waiting for you to come quickly.
But Zoe, I need to tell you something important. You could have contacted me sooner, you know? Grandma is always worried about you, so I want you to tell me even the smallest things.
I thought I would be bothering you, so I tried to handle it by myself as much as possible, but I'm really sorry.
It's okay, it's not a bother at all. I'm actually glad you told me. I know you're always a good kid and always trying hard. So, when you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help, even if you think it might be a bother. I never think it's a bother. In fact, I'm happy to help, and that's my role as Grandma. If you ask for help, it's the adult's job to assist you, so don't hesitate to rely on me. I will always support you, Zoe.
Okay, Grandma, I understand. I'll contact you right away next time. Thank you, Grandma. I'm so glad you're here.
Claire, where are you? How could you leave the kids alone? Stop fooling around and come back right now.
What? Oh, Natalie, what's this about so early in the morning? Even if you say right now, that's difficult. I'm over 4 hours away from home.
Yesterday, Zoe and Harris couldn't get inside because the door was locked.
What?
And do you know what happened as a result?
What do you mean?
It's quite cold at night this time of year. Especially late at night, the temperature drops sharply and it feels freezing. So they made a fire with the leaves in the yard to keep warm. Can you imagine how cold the kids must have been?
A fire? Did they really make a fire? I can't believe it.
It's not a lie. They used the lighter you left on the deck to start the fire. And it was late at night.
Really?
And they accidentally burned part of the lawn with that fire. The grass got scorched.
A fire? That's a huge problem.
But thanks to Zoe's quick thinking, they managed to put it out, so the house is safe. The fire was put out right away.
Oh, thank goodness. But really, it's a relief the house didn't burn down.
Is that all you have to say? Are you just satisfied the house didn't burn down?
Oh, right. It's good the house didn't burn down. I'll scold Zoe and Harris later.
That's not the point, Claire. The issue is deeper than that.
Huh? What do you mean?
Claire, you lied to me. When you asked me to look after Zoe and Harris, you had already left for your trip, hadn't you?
Well,
when Zoe called from a payphone, you told her to go to my house and then hung up. Then you contacted me to create the appearance of asking for help and then ignored it. That's unforgivable. Zoe knew I wasn't home, so she didn't try to rely on me. That was fortunate.
What? I can't believe that happened.
Unable to get inside, especially Harris, who couldn't bear the cold at night, started the fire. It was the only way to keep warm. They used the lighter you left out for smoking to make the fire.
That lighter? I can't believe this happened.
I'm glad Zoe was able to handle it calmly. I don't know what would have happened without her.
How are Zoe and Harris doing now?
My daughter and her husband are looking after them. They're taking care of them, so don't worry. I'm also wrapping up my visit to my in-laws and I'm on the first flight back home. I'll be home soon.
Oh, I see. Then I guess I don't need to hurry back.
What? That's absolutely not acceptable. Think about your children.
What?
Furthermore, there are some suspicions regarding your trip. Is there something you're hiding? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? If I tell you that my son has already figured it out, you might guess what it is, right?
No, it can't be.
Do you really think you can keep hiding it now?
Natalie, why aren't you answering my calls? I have something important to discuss. At least reply to my messages.
Oh? Claire, what's going on?
Natalie, this is terrible. You told my husband about my boyfriend. Now I'm going to get divorced.
I didn't tell him.
What?
He figured it out on his own, and once he was certain, he came to me for advice. At first, he didn't want to believe it, but after looking into it, there was no doubt. Seeing his disappointment was heartbreaking.
No, this can't be true. I can't believe it.
The other man is your friend's husband from your school days, right? I was really shocked when I heard that. I find it hard to believe you were doing such a thing, but it's the truth, isn't it?
Natalie.
You've been having these secret dates like it's an everyday thing, acting as if it's normal, huh? Thinking about my son's face when he found out makes my heart ache. And you frequently went on these affairs, according to the investigation report from the detective agency. It's unbelievable, but it's the truth. With so much evidence, you can't deny it.
A detective agency? I had no idea. I can't believe he went that far.
I was planning to confront him right after he returned from his business trip. But then, you suddenly decided to go on that affair trip. As if we wouldn't find out. It was so sudden that our response was delayed, and that was really frustrating. If we had acted sooner, this situation wouldn't have happened. Both my son and I will never forgive you for abandoning Zoe and Harris like that. I can't imagine how much the kids have suffered. Think about how your irresponsible actions have affected them.
Natalie, please wait.
Divorce is inevitable. This is the result of your own actions, so face it. Everything you've done is coming to light, and your life will be very different from now on.
No, I never imagined it would end like this. Natalie, you have no right to take my children away from me. Taking away custody is cruel. What right do you have? Give me back custody of Zoe and Harris. At least give me one of them.
Claire, enough. Your affair partner has already paid compensation and apologized.
But I never imagined it would come to this, and I don't know what to do. The compensation alone is a huge expense, and now I have to pay child support too? I can't believe you're putting this burden on me. This is unfair. Why am I the only one suffering like this? Why do I deserve this?
Well, for the sake of your future, you'll need to find a proper job to support yourself. You need to face reality.
I've been a stay-at-home mom since we got married, and now you expect me to work? That's impossible. It's unreasonable. I stayed home to take care of the family, and now you're telling me to work?
Oh, there are plenty of people your age working in this world. You can't use being a stay-at-home mom as an excuse. It's not good to run away from reality like you're doing.
What? Don't compare me to a working drone. I can't do that, and I can't imagine living that life. I'm special.
Are you talking about the wife of your affair partner?
Just because she's working, don't expect the same from me.
What? What are you talking about? I've heard she took custody of their children. Do you have any thoughts about that?
I've been protecting the family as a stay-at-home mom, and now all that effort is wasted?
So what? That doesn't concern me. Being a stay-at-home mom is not a free pass.
What?
I'm not saying being a stay-at-home mom is bad, but for someone like you who chose to avoid working, the consequences catch up with you when you get divorced. Face reality. So, I believe there's no good future for someone who led a meaningless, decadent life. In the end, this is the result of your own actions, so you should accept it.
What? Don't say that. So what am I supposed to do?
If you don't understand, that's fine. But this is reality. We're strangers now, and I don't care about you anymore. Figure it out yourself.
What? The divorce isn't finalized yet, right? It can't be decided so suddenly.
I just got a message from my son on WhatsApp saying he submitted the divorce papers. It's all over now. This means our relationship is over too.
What? So suddenly? I can't believe it.
Did you think it was okay because it's Saturday and the office is closed? That's a huge misunderstanding. Reality isn't that easy.
Is that not true? I thought you couldn't process it if the office was closed. I had no idea.
Divorce papers can be submitted 24/7, 365 days a year, even at night. You had false hope without knowing the truth. How unfortunate for you.
Is that so? I had no idea. If I had known sooner. I was planning to make things right this weekend, but now everything's ruined. What should I do?
Afterward, Claire's divorce from my son was finalized, and she began a new life. However, the journey was far from smooth. Claire hurried to find a job to pay for child support and alimony, but after spending years as a stay-at-home mom, re-entering the workforce was not easy. She went to numerous interviews, but her long absence from the workforce and lack of experience made it difficult for her to get hired. Eventually, she found a job, but it was low-paying with harsh working conditions. She worked from early morning until late at night every day, feeling physically and mentally exhausted, but continued working to make ends meet. Moreover, the man Claire had an affair with also lost his family after their relationship came to light. He, too, was forced to live a tough life to pay for alimony and child support. Their betrayal resulted in a significant cost. Furthermore, Claire struggled with relationships at her new job, often feeling isolated. Now she's likely spending lonely days with no one to turn to. On the other hand, Zoe and Harris started a new life with the warm support of our family. I will also put in my best effort until they become adults.
Hello, Sandra. I heard about you. Why didn't you tell me about this amazing thing? Oh, Roberta, hello. You heard something about me? I wonder what you're talking about. Don't be shy. You don't have to hide it. The drama club of my grandchildren. I heard they won the first place at the district's drama competition, didn't they? The competition is called the Newcomers Debut Festival. Oh, yes, but it's not a big deal. It's a big competition, but it's a newcomers competition, and it's not a full-fledged launch pad for the theater industry. Those girls are also saying that there is still a long way to go, and they are preparing themselves for the next steps. I wish them all the best too. Oh dear, what a demanding mother! As a parent, it's only natural to praise your children for their great success. Raphael and Emma must want their mother to praise them too. Poor Shoujo-kun and Shannon-chan. I am a playwright myself, and my husband George is also a stage director, so I can't help but be strict. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the kids do their best. Yes, I'm really happy for you. So, aren't you going to do something to celebrate? George says we should celebrate at a popular Japanese restaurant in town that's been getting a lot of attention on TV lately. He said it's our kids' memorable first step toward their dream, so we should at least do that. I'm going there tonight with them. Wow, that's great. What time should we go then? What do you mean by that? Huh? Why are you asking me that question? It's a celebration for my grandchildren. Of course you'll invite me and my husband too, right? I'm sorry, but I don't think you and your husband can join us today. We only booked the seats for 4 people. That's okay. We can just ask the restaurant to change the number of people who'll be attending right over the phone. I'll make sure to bring some gifts to celebrate. I hate to say this, but I don't want you to come. What? Why not? We're your family. Are you saying that you want to exclude me and my husband? Wouldn't the grandchildren be happy if Grandma and Grandpa come to celebrate? Even my son George would be happy to invite us. I'm sure George doesn't want you to come either. Whenever we go to a fancy restaurant or cafe for our children's events, or for the occasional extravaganza, you found out about that from somewhere and just came over. You eat like a growing child, gobbling up 5 times as much as anyone else. You would say that you didn't bring any money or forgot your wallet at home. You force us to lend you money, but you never pay us back. Oh my God, how dare you? That makes it sound like it's our fault. It's natural for you to treat your parents at the restaurant. Even George must be happy to be able to show filial piety. There's a limit to how much filial piety you can show your parents. And it's not just about money. The other day, when we had a barbecue, you came over to our house. You just ate the food and left without cleaning up afterwards, didn't you? Don't tell me you don't know about that. I don't like the sound of you barging in on me. I just happened to be visiting my son and his wife at their house and found out that you had the barbecue, so I just decided to join. I'm sorry that I didn't help you cleaning up afterwards. I thought I'd get in trouble if I touched their stuff without permission, so I just left since I didn't want to disturb you. You just want to argue with me, don't you? Have you ever thought that people are usually careful when they eat at other people's house? How dare you eat more than half of the meat and vegetables that we prepared on that day? Oh, did I eat that much? I'm sorry, but me and my husband eat a lot most of the time. I have the advantage that I don't get fat no matter how much I eat, so I tend to eat a lot. I don't really care about that. Anyway, we are very annoyed by the gluttony of you and your husband. We will not invite both of you to dinner or tea in the future, so please don't think badly of us. What? That's terrible. Even I want to have a taste of that expensive Japanese food. If you want to eat there so badly, please go by yourself. Your father-in-law only receives a modest amount of salary every month. We can't afford to go to expensive restaurants unless we have a chance like this. So you want us to treat you to a fancy Japanese restaurant this time too? I'm speechless at your attitude. How rude! You're being so obnoxious again, aren't you? I just want to celebrate my grandchildren's success and have a nice dinner with my son and his family. When you come over, we don't have fun. This time, we want to celebrate with our family of 4, so please refrain from coming to the restaurant. Sandra, you haven't arrived yet? I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to go in and eat first, okay? Roberta, what are you talking about out of the blue? What do you mean? I'm talking about the fancy Japanese restaurant you mentioned last time. It's a celebration for my grandchildren's victory. Let me ask you something. Which restaurant are you in right now? Of course, the one you mentioned last time. I told you I'll be there to celebrate. I got here early, so I'll go in and eat first. I told you I want to celebrate with my family of 4, so please don't join us. Why are you ignoring me? You told me to refrain from coming. Unfortunately, the word refrain doesn't exist in my dictionary. That's why I'm here at the restaurant. Just kidding. I beg your pardon, is that supposed to be a joke? Well, I'll allow you to come, but you are going to pay for your own food, aren't you? Huh? Why should I pay? Since you are the host, you are supposed to buy drinks for the guests, aren't you? I brought gifts for my grandchildren, so that's enough, right? My husband decided not to work overtime and rushed home. We will be here to celebrate with all of you. Well then, we'll be waiting for you while we eat, so hurry up and come over. Sandra, aren't you very late? How long are you going to make us wait? I'm full and so is my husband. Thanks for the meal. What are you talking about? We arrived at the restaurant more than 30 minutes ago. Oh, really? I just can't see all of you. Oh, well, that's okay. Like I said before, we're full, so we'll go home first. I'm sorry I couldn't give the grandchildren their gifts today, but I'll bring them to your house next time. I've told you that you must pay for your own food. I don't have any money. You invited me, Sandra, so you should pay for it. My husband and I can't pay such an amount of money by ourselves. Give me a break. I didn't invite you and your husband. Don't falsify your memory. You guys usually eat a lot. How many servings did you eat? Let's see. I think about 10 servings. 10 servings? Are you kidding me? That's right. Expensive cuisine is delicious, but the portions are very small. I wasn't full at all and kept having second helpings. If you ate and drank as much as you wanted like that, it would cost at least $6,000. Are you sure you can handle it? I just got confirmation that it's $7,000. Oh my God! Unbelievable! Looks like we ate too much. $7,000, huh? How can you eat that much if you don't have any money? Besides, you just had a meal at the most expensive restaurant in town. I thought that with Haruna and your husband, we could make it work. Eating with other people's money tastes so much better. It's the best. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. What do you think you're doing? Relying so much on other people's money? Are you out of your mind? Don't worry about the details. I'll bring you some gifts later, so please give me $7,000. You know what? Will you please stop this? What the hell do you think we are? Do you think we're some sort of ATM? I don't think of you that way. We are family, aren't we? Don't try to fool us. There's no family that will charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for a meal. Such people are parasites. Just come and pay us as soon as possible. If you don't pay, I can't go home. Even if you don't want to, George, who loves his parents, will be happy to pay. Why don't you ask him to pay? Oh, I just remembered something. Which fancy restaurant are you and your husband visiting? Huh? What are you talking about? The one near that train station? Because that's the only one that's close to our hometown. You're the one who said we were going there in the first place. I'm very sorry to tell you this, but you're going to the wrong restaurant, Roberta. What? We're having our meal at the main restaurant, which is located in Florida. Huh? Florida? Yes, that's correct. This time, we are celebrating the children's victory. George and I splurged on a 3-day trip to a luxury resort in Florida. We decided to go to the main restaurant tonight and have a dinner party there. Stop joking! I didn't know about that! Well, that's because I didn't tell you about that. In the first place, I don't have the obligation to tell someone I didn't invite. I was so nervous that you might have followed me to Florida. Wait a minute! You're really in Florida? Are you saying that you won't come to the one near our hometown? I'm telling you the truth. I'm enjoying fine Japanese cuisine at the main restaurant here, so I have no plan to go back home at the moment. And even if we did, it would be too late due to the time and distance. Then what about our payment? That's terrible! You deceived me! What do you mean? You just misunderstood and went to the different restaurant on your own, didn't you? Then that means you were already in Florida when I called you in the morning. Why didn't you tell me? If it's a family trip, you should have taken me and my husband along. That's terrible! How dare you leave us out of the group? This is a celebration for the children, and I want to celebrate it with just 4 of us. People who want to eat a big meal and make others pay for them without a second thought are not family. What the? How can you say that? Unlike you and your family who are successful in the theater, my husband doesn't make much money. How can you be such a cold wife to make us pay for the meals we just ate? We're supposed to help each other out. That's what a family member is supposed to do. Helping each other? What kind of joke is that? I don't remember you helped us at all. What you're doing is just forcing your family to pay for your meals every single time. You and your husband are just parasites. What? That's very rude. Do you think you can just say anything you want to say just because you're a playwright? I'm just stating a fact. Anyway, we are in Florida now, so you need to pay for what you ate by yourself. Instead of talking about us, shouldn't you be thinking about how to handle the payment? What? I don't understand. Wait a minute. I only have $120 in my wallet and my husband has about $260. And I didn't even bring my credit card. My husband and I can only pay by debit card. Let me ask you, what is the balance? Around $200? Oh my, that's the most modest amount of money I've ever seen. We could have made it work in a regular restaurant, but you spent $7,000 there, right? No matter how you look at it, that's not even close to the exact amount you need to pay. That's right! So you need to give me $7,000 now. I'm sorry to keep repeating this, but we are in Florida now. No matter how hard we try, we can't go back to our hometown right now. Even if we could, we have no obligation to pay you for the food and drink you've taken the liberty of eating and drinking like idiots. What? I'm in trouble! If you don't pay us, we can't go back, and we'll end up running away without paying. It's not good for you guys to have your family members treated like criminals. Treated like criminals? You'll become criminals if you just run away without paying. Stop messing around with me. Let me talk to George. That boy will understand. He'll gladly pay for me and my husband. Actually, I just asked him about it, but he said he doesn't care about that. He said that your husband doesn't make much money, but he's the general manager at his company, right? It's not that he doesn't make enough money. It's that he spends too much on food, which puts a strain on your monthly budget. George also said that he has always been put off by his parents' gluttony. Also, you're saying that you aren't fat even if you eat a lot. But have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? Why don't you and your husband take this opportunity to reevaluate the amount of food you've been eating all these times? This can't be happening! Good luck to both of you then. I'm enjoying my meal with my husband and children. Have a good day. Then, my mother and father-in-law, who were in a hurry, made a devilish phone call to my father-in-law's colleague. They asked him to bring them some money and made a payment of $7,000 in the form of a loan. Because of this, my father-in-law's position in the company deteriorated, and now he is working with a narrow view of his own shoulders. I felt refreshed and fully enjoyed my trip to Florida with my husband, son, and daughter. I returned home with great satisfaction and was able to further strengthen my family ties.
Michelle, I'm sorry to bother you, but can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure. I wonder why you contacted me all of a sudden.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but
What's wrong?
I just don't fit in at my current job. I've been struggling with it for a long time, but I finally submitted my resignation.
Huh? Wait a minute. Resignation? We're going to have a baby in 3 months, you know?
I know.
In 2 months, I'm taking maternity leave, so my income will be reduced. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's why I was worried.
We don't live together, so it's going to cost a lot of money for your mother who needs care.
I'm aware of that too, but it's not like I'm the only one sacrificing for it, right?
Sacrifice?
I'm so worried that if I keep working, I'm going to lose my mind. I could put up with it, but I knew if I let it take a toll on me mentally, it would bring a bad effect to our child.
I didn't know that you were so worried about that. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I couldn't tell you because I knew it would cause trouble for you. Especially now that you're pregnant, I didn't want to stress you out.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I was too busy taking care of myself. I understand your circumstances.
What?
Our environment is going to change a lot from now on. Maybe we should take the plunge and change the environment starting from your workplace. In return, you need to look for another job seriously so that you can find it soon.
I'm glad you understand. I'm truly sorry.
We're a married couple, so we're supposed to help each other in times of need, right? Let's work hard together so that we can have a happy family in the future.
Got it.
Hey Damien, you're still at home today, right? Are you doing well with your job hunting?
Yeah, I'm getting by. I haven't been able to find a company that fits my criteria. Geez, you have to be serious about finding a job. I'm seriously trying. I don't think there's any company that can meet 100% of your criteria. Besides, we're going to have a baby soon. You're going to be a father, so you'll have to put up with a few things. I know that much. If you understand, then you should do what you have to do. To me, it doesn't look like you're trying hard enough. You're working as a caregiver, so for the time being, we're not going to be in need of money. That's why I don't want to rush into deciding on a job. Huh? Don't be naive. What? I'm taking maternity leave soon, remember? And I won't be able to take care of your mother like I used to. That's going to cost us more than before. Yeah. Do you really understand our current situation? We need more money, so you will have to earn extra money. Besides, I don't think I can take care of your mother while raising a child. It's my first child, and I need to get used to childcare-related things. For that reason, I need you to get accustomed to your workplace as soon as possible. I understand. Of course, I'll have you help out fully when you're home too. I know. Anyway, you need to find a job as soon as possible. Damien, are you home? Yes, I am. How was your checkup? Well, I think I'm having contractions. I thought my back had been hurting since dawn. They say these back pains are labor pains. Are you sure? Is it the time for labor? The contractions are still weak, so I don't think it's going to happen right now. But they say I could stay at the hospital, so I might as well do that. I don't feel comfortable and I'm too anxious to go home. Maybe that's a good idea. If you stay at the hospital, you'll feel safe and you can be prepared for the labor. I think it's better that way too. You will be there for the birth, right? That will be reassuring. I'll text you when the contractions are a little stronger, so please be ready to come right away. What's with that reply? It's nothing. Damien, my contractions are getting stronger. They're now 15 minutes apart, so please come to the hospital right away. They said the baby will be born within a few hours from now. Are you going into labor soon? I don't know about that, but it can happen any time from now, so I need you to hurry. Hold on a second. I've got some stuff to do. I'm in the middle of doing a task right now, so it might be tough to get to the hospital right away. What task? I've asked the caregiver to take care of your mother. I know, but I'm not sure I can accompany you during child labor, so you're going to have to do it on your own somehow. I'll do my best to take care of myself anyway. I'll be there as soon as the baby is born. You've got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? I'm not confident at all. It's my first time and I'm full of anxiety, so just stay with me, please. I can't. Besides, it won't do you any good. What's the point of standing by your side doing nothing? I know, but I need you to stay close to me for the baby too. You need to support me. I'm at my parents' house right now. Your parents' house? Why? Your mom's got a caregiver, so don't worry about her. It's not about Mom. I've got things to do myself. What things to do? Your wife is in labor. Is that task more important than the birth of our child? I need to do the task now. Why now? You've been home all week, unemployed, so you had plenty of time to do it. But why are you starting to do it now? Don't blame me. I just came up with the idea a while ago. I want to do it before the baby is born. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'll hurry there as soon as I'm done, so just hang in there until then. That's enough. What? I don't need you to be here. I'll call my mother and have her come over. Okay. I think you will be more comfortable with your mother by your side. By all means, please do so. Sorry, I didn't catch your call.
What have you been up to already? The baby is born. I tried to call you, but I couldn't get through.
Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, so I got tired and went to bed straight away.
Huh? What the hell were you doing?
I kicked my mother out while you were giving birth.
You kicked her out? What are you talking about? Where is she now? She needs care.
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
They said the caregiver will take care of her at the shelter.
Seriously? Your mother is not a piece of luggage you can get rid of like that.
She can't move on her own, so she's equal to a piece of luggage. She will be a burden for you once the baby is born anyway.
How can you say things like that about your own mother? I've never felt like she's a burden to me. Why did you kick your mother out of the house?
What? I thought we were going to move in here.
Huh? For what? You never told me about that.
I just thought of it yesterday.
What the hell?
You shouldn't have done that.
What are you talking about?
Because you've been threatening me a lot.
When did I threaten you?
You told me to get a job as soon as possible because it costs money to take care of the baby and my mother.
Yes, it costs money, but we can have your mother moving in together with us to solve that matter. Kicking her out is a terrible thing to do.
And you also said you wanted me to take care of Mom.
Of course. She's your own mother. I have to work no matter what, okay?
That's why I kicked Mom out, because I don't like it.
Huh? I don't understand.
If I kick Mom out and live in this house, we don't have to pay rent, right? Our monthly expenses will be cut down considerably. If our expenses are reduced, you wouldn't have to force yourself to work anymore.
That's not the point.
Besides, if Mom's not here, I don't have to take care of her. I can't take care of Mom. If I get rid of her, you and I can devote ourselves to raising our child without any worries.
How selfish you are. She's your own mother, Damien. I've never seen such a cold son like you.
What's the matter with you? Don't speak so high and mighty. If you don't like it, why don't you get out too?
I beg your pardon?
I'm the one who thought of this solution. If you insist so much, why don't you go live with Mom? I can't rush to find a job or take care of Mom. I'm going to live my life in my own pace at this house.
What a person you are. You're just a scumbag.
You have a decent job, so you won't be in trouble. I don't have an income, so I'll be in trouble to get by. I just figured out a way to do it that doesn't cost me any money.
So why don't you just get a job as soon as you can? Kicking your mother out of the house isn't going to solve anything fundamental.
I don't want to rush to find a new job, so that's why I kicked Mom out. Why can't you understand that? I'm keeping the apartment we lived in. When you get out of the hospital, you can clean it up and cancel the lease. I'll stay at my family home rent-free.
I still don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Hey, when are you getting out of the hospital? I haven't received any kind of notice from you yet. I can pick you up if you want me to. I went to all the trouble of getting rid of my mom. I kicked her out and made a life that doesn't cost a dime and involve nursing care. I'm sure you have no complaints, right? You will definitely be able to raise our child in comfort. Hey, reply to me.
What? I don't have anything to say to you anymore.
What do you mean? I go to the hospital and they won't let me see you or the baby. What the hell is going on? When will you be discharged from the hospital?
I'm already out of the hospital with the baby.
Huh? I don't understand. The nurse didn't even tell me when you were discharged.
I was the one who told her to keep that as a secret.
So you didn't even let me visit?
Yeah, I asked them not to let you in.
Why not? I'm your husband and the father of your child.
Father, stop joking. You didn't even accompany me when I went into labor. Also, you didn't take my call when the baby was born. You kicked your mother out of the house just because she needed care. How am I supposed to live with someone who doesn't even work? I can't live with you anymore. Our marriage is over.
Huh? Then where are you now?
I asked my parents to let me stay with them. My parents are truly appalled by your behavior. They don't want a useless son-in-law like you. You dared to kick out your own mother. It's only a matter of time until you kick me and our child out.
Why did you tell your parents about that? I kicked Mom out so I could live together with you guys without paying the rent.
I said that's not the right thing to do for a person who has a human heart. How can you kick out your own mother who needs care and live in peace?
She should just go into a facility or whatever.
If that's the case, did you follow the proper procedures?
Is that really necessary? Don't you have the caregiver to do that for you?
That's not what I'm talking about. Your selfishness. It's not free to put your mother in a facility in the first place. It takes a certain amount of money.
Is that so?
Yes, of course. You don't work, so you have no income. How can you put your mother in a care facility?
Don't talk so high and mighty. I just didn't know.
If you're going to do it, do your research beforehand. You were like that when you quit your job. You acted like a child, saying you didn't want to go to work and just quit right away. You knew I was about to have a baby.
I didn't decide to quit my job right away.
You always say things that suit you. And when the time came, you didn't even get a new job.
Because you were working, right? You're the one who's going to continue working after the baby is born. So there's no need for me to find work as soon as possible.
I'm saying that kind of insensitivity is impossible. You only think of yourself. I can't raise a child with someone who doesn't think about our future together.
Stop messing around and get back here as soon as possible.
Don't you get it even after all this?
Huh?
I want a divorce.
Are you kidding me? Stop it. You want a divorce, but you haven't even let me see our baby? That's too much, right?
How can you say that? You're even worse. You didn't even accompany me during the labor, and you didn't come to see me when the baby was born.
Because you didn't let me visit.
That was after a few days, wasn't it? That's all I am to you, and that's all our child is to you too. I can't even imagine living with you. Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
Don't be so selfish.
From now on, we'll discuss things through our lawyers.
What? Lawyer? Hey, explain to me. You're behind all of these, right? The builder's trying to evict me.
You have no choice then.
Why? This is my house. Why do I have to be evicted?
You seem to be misunderstanding everything.
What?
It's not your house. It's your mother's house.
But it's my house now because I evicted my mother.
I went to see your mother about that.
What?
Your mother didn't want to bother me and the baby, so she wanted me to put her into the care facility.
That's fine. If Mom doesn't come back, then it's totally my house.
When your mother was suddenly kicked out from the house,
She quickly went to her bedside drawer and put the deed to the land in her bag.
Deed? What do you mean?
A deed is a document that proves you are the owner of a property. It's issued by the Legal Affairs Bureau to prevent people like you from transferring ownership without permission.
What the hell?
Your mother said she'll sell the house and use the money to pay for her care facility.
Sell the house?
So don't worry. She told me to get a divorce from you.
Huh? What kind of a mother is she?
You're the one who's being a terrible son. You kicked out your mother who needs care. What a thing to do.
I still don't get it. Does that mean the house is for sale?
That's what I'm saying.
I have to get out of here in a week?
If that's what they said, then you need to obey them.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you go where you want? You don't have any children to take care of. And you also don't have a mother to take care of. So you're free to do what you want.
Because I don't work, you know? How am I going to live without an income? Anyway, what did you do with my savings? Did you spend it?
Don't be ridiculous. That joint savings are for our child. But you spent it all while you weren't working. I know that.
Oh no.
There's no way I'm spending our savings for our child.
If I get kicked out of this house, I have nowhere to go. I can't even rent an apartment.
That's what you deserve. I told you to get a real job, remember? You're the one who didn't do it. And to top it off, you kicked your mother out of the house. Looks like heaven has given you the punishment.
Michelle, can't you do something about it? For example, maybe you could reduce the amount of child support. Why don't you work more and earn money for child support?
Huh? How spoiled are you? You really are a jerk. How can you say such a thing? The only thing I'll ask you to do is to fulfill your responsibility as the father of my child.
But how am I supposed to pay for it?
You should work. Morning, noon, and night. You don't even have a mother who'll help you anymore. You'll have to manage on your own. It's undeniably you who have done this to yourself.
It's too hard to bear. I can't work that hard.
Stop blabbering nonsense. You have to give up and look for a job right now.
I can't find a job right away.
Really? It's been more than 3 months since you quit your last job. If you really wanted to work, you'd have found a job by now.
For your information, I'm willing to work. But it's just I haven't found the job I'm really looking for.
That's because you're probably making up your own terms and conditions. Then there's no way you'll find a job.
Huh?
If you can't find a job, then you should get a part-time job or something. You'd better earn money anyway. If you don't, you'll never be able to save enough money for child support. Just make sure you pay for that. The future of our child depends on that.
Oh no. So you don't care about my future?
It's your own fault. You're an adult, so you should take care of yourself. Even your mother did that. Well, I don't think I'll be seeing you again. Please take care of yourself.
Michelle, please don't treat me like a stranger. Don't abandon me, please.
After that, Damien started to pay for child support while holding down a part-time job. But the transfers of the money gradually began to be delayed. Rumor has it that he quit his part-time job after complaining about this and that. Then, he found a new part-time job and quit again, and so on and so forth. His income is not enough to pay the child support. I am so glad that I divorced him when I found out how much of a scumbag he is. However, my relationship with my ex-mother-in-law continues to this day. I regularly take my children to visit her at the facility where she resides. I have been receiving money that she has been steadily accumulating for the sake of her grandchildren. She gave it to me as my child support. So I have not asked Damien for more money. I really wanted to beat the crap out of him, but I thought about my ex-mother-in-law's feelings, so I decided not to do that. I have moved back to my parents' house to spend my maternity leave, but I plan to return to work as a caregiver at the end of the day. I plan to do my best to balance work and childcare.
The wedding is coming up. Yeah, I'm so excited. I wonder if there's anything we forgot to prepare. That's your job, so everything should be alright. Wait, that makes me even more worried. It's not like I'm threatening you, so don't be scared. Actually, I'm not worried about you, but I'm more worried about my mom. Your mother? She's so vain, and her assumption is very serious. I feel bad for you and your parents. Hey, it's not what you have to apologize for. I know, but I know she's being sarcastic every time she sees you. Huh? Something like, we have a president in our family. Oh, maybe she said that. I hope you're not getting married just for the money, or something like that. That. As I said before, I met you. I had to break up because of my mom. I had a hard time. There's nothing I can say about that. Sorry. No need to apologize. It's all her fault. I'm trying not to make you feel bad and trying to be careful enough. Well, thank you. If she says something bad to you, I want you to tell me right away. Sure. Don't worry about it. I'll never ever leave you. Yeah. I'm sorry we're talking about this before the wedding. It's okay. We're going to be husband and wife, so we'll get through everything together. Yeah. Isabel, may I have a moment? I'm at work, so I have little time. What's wrong? Are you really going to marry Ted? Why do you ask? I think you know, but we have a president in our family for generations. Yes, I know. You sound so brazen. Am I not allowed to marry into the president's family? Ted and your husband accepted me willingly, though. Those two are too good-natured. What are you unhappy about? What do you mean? Of course, everything. Everything. First of all, you're uneducated. Even if you marry into our family, I can see that you'll be incompetent and useless. Is that so? I'm good at customer service and detailed work because of my job. Besides, according to what I heard when I saw your family, your father also seems not to be graduated from university, and he's in poor health. And your mother also didn't go to university. I can't imagine a poorly educated daughter from undereducated family marrying into the president's family. I can't introduce you to anyone at the wedding. Even though they didn't go to university, my parents have been working all their lives. They're in the hotel business, so they've been busy throughout the year. There's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I am very proud of them. Is education really necessary nowadays? Of course it matters. We are a family of company presidents, and we all graduated from elite universities. In contrast, what is your soul? Excuse me? Why would you, with a low education, marry Ted? It's because I love him. Perhaps since he grew in the president's family, he has a wonderful personality. My parents are also very fond of him. Of course! Ted is the child who was promised to succeed the president. How can he not have a good personality? Don't be rude. I'm sorry. Tell me the truth. You want to marry my son for his assets, right? You wicked poor lady. Mary, there are some things you can say and you shouldn't. I am not poor. Don't talk like that. You're insulting my parents. Are you against me? Such a cheeky girl. Fine, remember, I won't let a lady who's after money to marry Ted. Mary, I'm not after money. Plus, I'm not poor. Why don't you understand? You can say whatever you want. I will never let you marry him. Keep that in mind. Ted, I know you're at work. What's wrong? It must be something serious for you to text me while I'm at work. What happened? Thank you. Long story short, I just got a text from your mother. What? What did she say? About what you were worried. She said you guys are a family of company presidents, and she doesn't want an uneducated wife. Again? What has she done? I'll never forgive her. Isabel, I'm gonna marry you no matter what. Yes, I know, but your mother said she'd never let us get married. I'm worried she'll do something to us. Fine. I'm sorry. I made you feel bad before the wedding. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Yeah, you're with me, so I'll be fine. Anyway, what I can tell you is that I'm marrying you no matter what. Is that thing going okay? Yeah, it went through without a problem. Thank you, Ted. Mary, please pick up the phone. Mary. What? Don't call my name. Spilling wine on the bride at the wedding? What was that? And then you say something like that? It's absolutely unforgivable. Oh, come on, it's true, isn't it? You and your parents are too selfish to marry into our family just for money. Since you're too brazen, I thought I'd share this with the guests. This is too much. I told you, didn't I, that I never let you marry him? I see. Then we'll stop the wedding. What? Is that how much your love is? So you were just after the money, huh? No, but you ruined the wedding. Let me break off the relationship with you. That's too bad. I mean, I wish so too. Oh yes, your pure white dress is now stained with wine. That dirty wedding dress looked good on you. You're such If you're still here, please leave now. I never want to see your face again. Oh, that's quite a thing to say. I came here to see you cry. It's too bad I won't get to see it. I'll leave now, even if you don't tell me to. Please do so. I'm sorry you had to cancel your wedding. No matter how I think about it, it's impossible for a girl from a poor family like yours to marry into a president's family. You should know who you are before you try to marry after money. Well, let me finish this conversation. Isabel, are you crying your eyes out now? I got to make a free time, so I've just finished lunch alone at a nearby luxury hotel and shopping right now. I thought I'd give you a few words to cheer you up. Isabel, you're reading this, aren't you? Oh, Mary, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. We were able to finish the wedding party now. Wedding party? Are you out of your mind? You canceled the wedding. Yes, the wedding was paused because you spilled wine to me, but after that, the father helped us to say our vows. What? What is that? I can't believe you said your vows in a wine-stained dress. No, I changed into a new dress, and then I had the wedding party in that new dress. I don't understand. Are you in your imaginary world? That's why I hate poor people. Elite families like us are always facing the reality. There's not a single one of us who lives in a fantasy world. This is a reality. We pledged to marry in the real world and had our wedding. Ted? Are you really Ted? Yes, I am. We just finished our wedding and I'm with Isabel now. What do you mean, a wedding? There's no way she can say vows in that dress. What the hell have you done? What? Why did you trying to ruin our wedding? Because Isabel wanted to marry you for money. Marrying a woman like that, as a parent, there's no way I could let you marry her. There's no way Isabel would marry me just for the money. Do you have any basis? Because all of her family members didn't graduate university. A low-educated family doing hotel business? It must be a run-down inn in the countryside anyway. Her father seems to be poor in health, and they are poor. That's why they're thinking of making the daughter marry a son from president's family, so they can have an easy life in the future. Hey, give me a break. What's that attitude towards your parent? Isabel's father is the president of a luxury hotel. I heard you said you had lunch earlier. Huh? Ted, what are you talking about? Have you lost your mind too? No, I'm totally fine. Isabel's family runs a famous hotel that has been passed down from generation to generation. I'm sure you've heard of it too. What? Famous for its chef? In order to learn how to run a hotel business, her father studied at various accommodations after he graduated high school, and her mother, who had been dating him since high school, also studied with him since he was going to take over the hotel. Really? By the way, today's wedding was at a facility related to his luxury hotel, so they got her dress ready right away, and the party was held without any problem. Huh? I don't understand. I've been telling you this whole time, but you wouldn't listen to me. The reason why Isabel didn't go to university is because her father decided to open a new luxury hotel, and she went to business school to learn how to run a hotel business. Is that real? She is now working as the manager of the luxury hotel. Huh? The accommodation you were talking about was a luxury hotel? It's still an accommodation, right? Her family is full of modest people, unlike you. You're kidding, right? Then what about your father being poor in health? He had a flu. He had a high fever, and it was pretty hard on him, but he got well in a few days. I thought he was weak. You didn't listen to the end and made up your own story. How many times do you have to interrupt me? Why are you interfering with your son's happiness? I'm not interfering. I just thought that if she's marrying you for our money, I had to stop her no matter what. I did it to protect our family. The president's family, an elite family. I don't care about that, and neither does Dad. There are more important things than money, possessions, and all that. Ted, I can't allow you to speak like that, even if it's you. I can't ruin this great family that your father has protected. Dad said it's okay to give up all the property. What? He said he was sick of watching you obsess over such things. This happened because we had such property. That's a lie. He would never say that. If you think I'm lying, then ask him directly. He said I don't even have to take over as president. Huh? That can't be true. You are our only son. That's why I was looking for a wife from a good family. You know what? I'm changing my surname. Hey, what are you saying? After the marriage, I'm going to take Isabel's surname. Of course, I've already got Dad's approval. I didn't know anything about this. What's going on? Actually, I'm gonna be in charge of the luxury hotel that Isabel's father owns. Why? He had always wanted Isabel and her partner to take over it eventually. He wants the young people to bring up the hotel with their sense of style. Oh no! Then what about our successor? Dad said he's going to let his cousin take over it. Huh? That's impossible! Ted, I won't accept this marriage. That's impossible. I'm already married, you know. Why did you do such a selfish thing? Because you ruined everything. I really wanted to be with Isabel. I wanted to marry her. What? That's why. I don't think I'll ever see you again, Mom. Wait a minute, Ted. Hey, Isabel, what the hell is this all about? You know, I married Ted. I won't forgive you. You took away my son, the heir. I didn't take him away. He willingly took our surname. Enough with lies. You and your parents talked him into it, huh? Please don't make us the bad ones. Ted is very impressed with my parents. Your parents? Yes. My father and mother cooperated with each other and were passionate about running a hotel. They started a luxury hotel while seeking the future of the hotel business and learned how to run a business out of the box. I'm sure there were many hardships along the way. So what? Ted was impressed by them who overcame those hardships. When my father asked him to take over the luxury hotel, I hesitated, but Ted agreed with a single word. What? He was going to be the president! Instead of living someone else's life, he wants to be a person who can live his life like my parents. But that doesn't mean he didn't even have to change his surname. That's what I told him, but he said that if he kept his surname, you would probably get in the way, so he decided to take over our surname. I didn't know Ted would do that. I had no idea. Since you didn't listen to him, perhaps this happened. Huh? How cocky. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm sorry, but Ted cared about you very much. If possible, he wanted to get along with you too. But he was so angry with you about the wedding. No, that was for Ted's sake. Did he want to be the president? That I've never asked him, but I thought he would take over it. He values his reward and honest feeling more than status or honor. It was you who didn't listen to his thoughts. Is that so? His marriage was cancelled once, and this again? Of course he would get mad. He says he'll break off the relationship with you. What? Does that mean I won't be able to see him anymore? That's what he said earlier, right? I don't want to. He'll listen to what you say, right? Convince him to stop cutting me off. I also told you that I'm breaking off relationship with you after the wedding, so I don't think I'll ever see you again. What? Hey, you won't help your mother-in-law? I've already cut you off. You're not my mother-in-law. You're just a stranger. Oh no! Also, I was with your husband earlier, and he's thinking of divorcing you too. Mary, you made fun of me for not graduating university, but you were the same. How did you know? I didn't tell anyone. I heard from your husband. He said he liked you who didn't go to university and looked fresh. But look at you. Now he can only see faintly and lust in you. He said such a thing? Yes. It seems like you nailed it at the wedding today. He said, "How dare you pour wine on our son's wife? I'll never forgive you." Oh, I'm going to lose everything. How am I supposed to live from now on? You can take time and think about that from now on. It's your life, not anyone else's. However, from now on, Ted and I will not be involved in your life. Now, if you'll excuse me. What? Wait a minute. Are you going to abandon this poor me? Hey, Isabel, help me! After that, my father-in-law and mother-in-law officially got divorced. It must have been a surprise to Mary, but it seems that there were a lot of things that happened from the breakup of Ted's previous relationship to our wedding. After the divorce, it seems that she was given a fair amount of money as property division, but since she spilled wine on me during the wedding ceremony and stained the wedding dress and the venue, she was claimed compensation for the damages. She paid it at once, but I'm not sure how much money there's left. Then, she took the rest of the money and went back to her town. However, since she made so much trouble at our wedding, she has become the gossip even in the countryside. She made fun of us a lot. But actually, she should have been the one to be teased about her low education. I sincerely hope that she learns from this and becomes pure again like she used to be. Every day, Ted and I struggle to manage the hotel. I will do my best and devote myself to making our guests happy.
Aria, I need to talk to you for a minute. What is it, Ellie? Is something bothering you again? You've been getting a little messy with the housework lately, haven't you? I don't think so. The other day, the way you folded the laundry was all wrong, and Daniel's shirt had wrinkles on it. Sorry about that. I'll be careful the next time. And you haven't been doing a very good job at cleaning. I saw the dust in the corner of the room. I'm trying my best, but I guess I'm still lacking in some areas. Sorry. No need for excuses. Can't you even do your job as a wife? Well, and what's with the food you make? What? Are you making Daniel's favorite food? That boy doesn't seem to be satisfied at all, you know? I try to make something he likes. Just trying isn't good enough. You're not fulfilling your duty as a wife if you don't make what he likes to eat. I'm sorry, I'll try harder. And by the way, I don't like the way you've been dressing lately. You mean my clothes? You have no sense of fashion. The neighbors are laughing at you. I'll try to dress better. I don't think you're the right wife for Daniel after all. If you don't pull yourself together, he wouldn't even want to be with you. Daniel and I love each other. Don't make me laugh. That's something I have to see to believe it. What do you mean? If you don't do a good job of housework, he will have a hard time. Well, I can't even dream of having a grandchild under these circumstances. Words are not enough. You have to show me that you can do it. Otherwise, Daniel will be fed up with you. Yes, I understand. Aria, I don't think you're a good wife. Ellie, what are you talking about all of a sudden? Daniel called me and he sounded pretty depressed. Why? He said you couldn't get pregnant again. What does he mean by again? He told me. He said you guys have been trying really hard to get you pregnant, but it just doesn't seem to happen. Is he telling you that much? Of course. He knows exactly how much I want a grandchild. He really is a very devoted son. But that doesn't mean he should tell you that much. You know what? Isn't it because you're so stingy with details that you can't get pregnant? I don't know what to say. Well, now we're clear. What? That you're not serious about getting pregnant. Oh, I don't think so. I do want to get pregnant. I'm not going to let you talk me out of it. I told him that if it doesn't work this time, then you two should get a divorce. What? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. I don't want a wife who can't get pregnant after 3 years of marriage. Besides, he already has his next bride ready. What do you mean? I already checked her out. She's very different from a failure wife like you.
Oh no.
Oh, and just so there's no misunderstanding, he hasn't even met this girl, so it's not cheating.
Well then,
So you're saying that Daniel is remarrying a woman he's never met? I'm the one giving him the permission to marry her. I'm sure he won't have a problem with that.
I'm going to talk to him right now. Daniel, I just got a text from your mother.
Oh, I was standing next to her, so I know all about it.
So you're serious about the divorce?
Absolutely. I want my mom to see her grandkids as soon as possible. But you won't get pregnant, so we're getting a divorce. And I'll marry a woman Mom found for me. That's what makes my mom happy, don't you think?
I see. So you're marrying this woman just because your mother told you to?
Mom mailed the divorce papers to your parents' house.
What?
If you can, file them at the city hall this week, will you?
You even had your mother prepare the divorce papers?
She did it for me, and she did it for the best. You can't blame her for that. I agree that divorce is the right thing to do.
Oddly enough, that's the only thing we seem to agree on.
Huh?
I thought you cared for your mother because you lost your father. I hate myself for not noticing that you were a mama's boy.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Goodbye, mama's boy. Ellie, can I have a quick word with you?
What now? I have nothing more to say to you.
I talked to Daniel and confirmed the divorce.
So you finally understand. It took longer than we thought.
Isn't it one-sided to end it this way?
It's because of your inability to conceive a child, isn't it? There's nothing you can do about it. If you're going to hate me, hate yourself.
Our relationship shouldn't be that simple. I think we need to talk more.
Talk about what? We've talked enough. I want grandchildren, and Daniel agrees with me on that.
But Ellie, I've tried so hard to be a part of your family.
And this is the result. I don't want a wife who can't have grandchildren and can't do her chores.
I've worked so hard all this time, and that's a harsh thing to say.
I know you didn't want this, but what about me? How can I dream of seeing my grandchildren's faces every day and accept the reality that it won't come true?
I am suffering the same way, but I don't think it's a good idea to end it this way.
It's already decided. You need to get out of her life. Aria, it's been a while.
Huh? I guess I forgot to block you. Bye.
Wait a minute. I have something very important to tell you. It has to do with your future, so please listen to me.
What are you talking about?
It's very important. I know we're divorced, but I texted you because I have to tell you something. I hope you can understand my feelings, please.
Please be brief.
Did you have a baby?
What?
You scared the shit out of me.
Well, how did you know I had a baby?
Mom said she saw you walking around with a kid when she was on vacation. She says she will be nice to you this time, so come back.
I see.
So, will you come back?
I don't think so. So your mother said she saw me, so what?
You're awful, aren't you?
Awful?
Mom said you looked really uncomfortable when she talked to you. When she tried to hold your baby, saying, "I'm your grandma," you looked at her with the most horrified look in your eyes, and you just ran off, right?
So?
After all the trouble she went through to talk to you, you ruined her joy at seeing her grandchild. You should think about it a little.
You know what? I'm pretty sure you got the wrong guy.
Huh?
I have a child now, but I haven't seen your mother since the divorce, and my child has nothing to do with you.
You can't lie to me like that. Whatever you say, but it's true. But my mother says she met you. There's no way she could be wrong. You know, you're still the same old mama's boy, aren't you? Huh? If you're going to go that far, can you show me the proof that your mother spoke to me and not the wrong person? Proof? Mom said she saw you. Isn't that proof enough? I told you. I don't remember anything, and I'm sure she's mistaken me for someone else. I don't know what you think you're doing. We've been divorced for years. We're strangers. Don't drag me into your ridiculous delusions. Hey, I know you're there. I know you've been trying to stay away, but you're wasting your time. Because I saw you walk into the house just now. Now open the door. What? Is it you again? What are you talking about? I'm at your house. Huh? Actually, it seems my mother followed you after you ran away and made sure she knew where the house was. Oh, really? Now that's the kind of proof you wanted. Come on, open the door and let your mother hold her grandson. What are you really talking about? Did I not explain myself well enough? No, you didn't. I'm just saying, I was really surprised when my mother told me. I have never even dreamed about it. You had my kid after the divorce, didn't you? Be honest with me. What? Did you find out you were pregnant after we divorced? If that's the case, you should have called me. Don't leave me out of this. You know what? I told you before, my child has nothing to do with you guys. That can't be true. Mom saw the kid. He looked about 3 years old. We divorced about 4 years ago. If I do this math, that means it's definitely my kid. My child is 1 year old now, and he's not a big baby, so there's no way she can mistake him for a 3-year-old. If you have time to waste on nonsense, get your butt back here. Huh? I'm saying I'll remarry you. No, I'm already remarried to another man. Besides, my husband is a foreigner. What? My child is with my current husband. I told you not to lie. I'm not lying. Even if it's true that you remarried, I'm the real father of the child. I'm the one who's going to get him back. Divorce him right now and remarry me. Mom says she forgives you too, so you can come back. Come on, open the door. Hey, did you just say open the door? I told you I came to your house. I just peeked out from the window. There's nobody at the front door. What? What house are you at? I told you I'm at your... Where's the house? In a residential area near the train station in the downtown area. Downtown? Is it a 1-story house with cream and brown walls? Yes, I just checked again and yes. That's my brother's family's house. Huh? I see. So that's what this is about. What do you mean? You still don't get it? It means your mother mistook my sister-in-law for me and approached her. What? She got pregnant with her first child right around the time I divorced you. That's why he's 3 years old now. Are you serious? Excuse me, I'll call my sister-in-law. I just checked with her. She said she was approached by an elderly woman she doesn't know. She had only met your mother at the wedding, so she didn't remember her face. She said she got scared and ran away when the stranger suddenly approached her and treated her child like a grandchild. I can't believe it. But she said she called her your name. My sister-in-law's name is Ella. Your mother has a very distinctive accent. I think she heard it as Ella. So, my son... I thought you married another woman. Didn't you have a child with her? Well, after 3 years, there was no sign of it, so I divorced her. Yeah, well... I guess she wasn't the one either after all. Then I found out you were having my kid, so I decided to remarry you and... Anyway, you said you had a kid, right? I'm sure it's mine. Are you still saying that? You just don't get it, do you? You can't fool around. I'll get a DNA test to prove it's mine. You're American, right? Huh? Of course I'm American. My child is half Japanese. What? And I'll say it again. My child is 1 year old now. It doesn't add up. He's half Japanese? What do you mean? My husband is Japanese. What? It means I got married to a Japanese man. Huh? By the way, I'm living in Japan right now. So you're not even in the US? I've been living in Japan since 3 years ago. Really? By the way, I think you guys have been reported to the police. What? My sister-in-law got a call from a concerned neighbor. She said the neighbor called the police. Seriously? Well, I guess that's what happens. While you were texting me, your mother was at the doorstep shouting, "Open up," and kept ringing the doorbell. No, we were just... You're gonna have to explain that to the police. Oh no. And by the way, I'll give you a word of advice so that no other woman fall victim to you in the future. The reason why you can't have children is because of you. What? I recommend that you get yourself checked at the hospital. I'm the one... Well, I had nothing to do with it. Goodbye. According to my sister-in-law, as soon as I finished this text, Daniel started screaming like crazy. He blamed his mother, saying, "It's your fault I divorced Aria, and it was my fault you couldn't have grandchildren." However, the police officer who arrived at the scene said, "We can't solve the problem here. We'll have to take you to the station to talk about it," and took them away. I don't know what happened after that. After my divorce from Daniel, I remarried and am living happily in my new home. My husband is Japanese, and I'm now living in Japan and enjoying my life to the fullest. I am much happier now.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!